Hi 1W, so it's Mr. Burnett here. I've just stopped by to let you know something. So next year when you're in year 2, I'm going to be your teacher and you'll be in 2R. So I hope you're all keeping safe during this lockdown period and we're all looking forward to getting back. So just thought I'd just tell you a few things about me, just so you know who your teacher's going to be next year. So just so you know, I've been at Westbourne now for 2 and a bit years. So that means when you were in nursery, I just started. So just thought I'd tell you a little bit more about me. So I live about half an hour away from Westbourne in the car, and I live in this beautiful place. And I really like going for walks, which is quite nice, especially during this lockdown, giving me something to do. Something else you might need to know, well, you'd like to know about me, and I might even test you about it when we come back in September. My favourite food, there's two favourite foods I have. I really like lasagna, and I really like Mexican food, so like enchiladas as well. So that's something that I really like. My favourite colour, which all my class in the past 2 years I've been there all know, my favourite colour is orange. So maybe there's somebody out there with the same favourite colour as well. So just so you know as well, next year in September when we start in year 2, there'll be a few adults in the classroom to help you. So first of all, it'll be me. I'll be there. I'll be your class teacher. We will also have a teacher come to join as well, called Miss Skinner. She's going to be helping us throughout the year. And then we'll also have Mrs. Freeman and Mr. Dyson. They'll be in to help. And also we'll have Mrs. Arato as well, and Mrs. Sadiq. Mrs. Arato's got a little message for you as well. So over to Mrs. Arato.
Hi 1W, Mrs. Arato here. I hope you're all keeping safe and well and enjoying your learning time at home. I can't wait to hear all of your stories and adventures when you return in September to year 2. Year 2, how exciting! So Mr. Burnett has asked me to create a video to tell you a little bit about myself because I'll be working with you in year 2 when you return. So my job title is a cover supervisor, and this means that not only will I be based in year 2 with you, but I will also be teaching different year groups across school when teachers have time to plan and create other exciting learning opportunities for children. My job role will also include supporting you in the classroom and working in small intervention groups outside of the classroom to support your learning. So, something about me. When it's safe to do so, and in a normal situation, I really enjoy going to the cinema, and that's not just to eat all popcorn. I also like going on new adventures and exploring new places with my children, and I also like a little bit of crazy golf as well, although I'm not really good at it. So that's a little bit about me. I hope you're all keeping safe, and I can't wait for you to return in September. And you will see me on the cloakroom door, and I will see you all then. Take care. Bye.
So I just got home from a walk, and it was really nice to actually go out and see all the countryside, and it's so nice to go for walks like that. So I forgot to tell you one more thing that I really like. I forgot to say what my favourite book was. So one of my all-time favourite books that I like to read in class is this one. It's called The Day the Crayons Quit. So it's a really fun book, and it's how there's little letters from all these different crayons that saying why they're going to quit, which it's really nice, with a really nice book, and I might even read it to you next year. So that's going to be something to look forward to. So you may be wondering as well what we're going to actually learn next year in year 2. So I just thought I'd go through what we're planning on doing as the year goes on. So first of all, when we come back, it's going to be about me, myself and I. So we're going to be thinking about setting targets for the year, and also the topic we're covering all together is called Flying High. So we're going to be thinking about aeroplanes and things that go into the sky, and also then thinking further into space, so rockets and things like that, which is going to be pretty good. After the October half term, we're going to be looking at castles. And we did this last year with year 2, and it was really good. They really enjoyed that. And we may even visit Skipton Castle if we're allowed to visit on trips by then. So fingers crossed. So then after the holidays again in January, we're going to be thinking about the frozen planet, and we're going to be looking at the Arctic and a really famous explorer called Robert Falcon Scott. So some of you might be able to tell me some information about him now, but if not, then we'll do lots of learning about that. So that should be really cool. Then after that, we're going to look into a topic called Into the Wild, which is a really good one. It was about whereabouts animals live with their habitats. And again, we might have another trip. We might go to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park, which we did last year, and that was so much fun. So maybe if you ask some of the people in my class are in year 2 from this year, they may tell you all about what we did, and it was so much fun. And then at the end of the year, we're going to do a topic all about heroines of the sea. So we're going to look at a famous person called Grace Darling, and we're going to see all about and learn all about her, which will be really, really good. So it's something to look forward to there. Now there might be something that you've heard of, the SATs test in year 2. So of course they will be happening, but it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a little check to see how you're doing and seeing how well you're doing in your lessons. So there's nothing to worry about. We'll do it together. Going through the year, and we'll make sure you're all prepared for it. So you've got to make sure you're showing lots and lots of effort with that. So because our class will be 2R, I've got 2 words that start with the letter R that I really, really think that we should all be able to follow and all understand. So we've got 2 of them. The first one is respect. We need to be able to respect each other and respect the things that we're working on, and respect the classroom and the other teachers and the adults in the room. And the second one is resilience. Now resilience is a great word. It means never giving up. So if you're trying something, you're never going to give up, and you're going to give it your best shot. So I hope that lots of people in 2R next year show the 2Rs. So make sure we're showing that respect and that resilience throughout the year. Right, year 1, it's been so nice talking to you and telling you all about the exciting year we're going to have when you move up into year 2. And I'm really, really looking forward to meeting everybody after this crazy time that we're having at the minute passes. So once we're out of lockdown and we're allowed back to school, I can't wait to be able to have a really good time. Lots of learning and lots of having fun and doing creative projects, which will be really, really good. So I'm really looking forward to working with everybody next year. So I already know some of you from our phonics groups that we've had. So some of you have been in my class for that. So some of you will know me, and some of you will need to get to know me, which will be really good. So hopefully this video has helped a little bit. And yeah, so hopefully you have a good summer. Nice to see you all, and see you in September for a fresh start in year 2. Bye.